My name Edmond Yakani, Executive Director of CEPO. With due respect and honor, I would like to amplify my voice loudly with a serious note to the attention of His Excellency President, the Republic of South Sudan, and the leadership of the Council of the States over the issue of where some states are functioning without a functional state assembly. Some states' governors have not worked together with the leadership of the parliament to open the state's parliament function. Some states are only functioning with one organ of the government, which is the executive organ of the government, without a functional state parliament. And this has paralyzed check and balanced. This has paralyzed the oversight role of the lawmakers who represent the people at the state level. I would like to appeal to His Excellency President that there's a need to give a serious direction to the governors that tend not to open their state's parliament or make their state's parliament not to function. We are aware that some of the states where their parliament are not on function, some states governors fears to be questioned by the lawmakers because there are some irregularities in the area of governance, as executive organs have to be accountable or have to make sure that the parliament play an oversight role on their roles. So this has paralyzed a full functioning of a state government because it's only one organ, the executive functioning. But also we are aware that in some states, some revenue of the states are directly managed by His Excellency the Governor and his friends, mainly maybe Minister of Finance. This requires an investigation, Your Excellency President. As we say, the country is facing economical crisis. Some states governors are walking away with the public revenue, and simply because nobody is tracking them. And I know this is one of the resolutions of the Governors Forum, which is not taken up with happiness with some governors, or some governors tend to undermine the element of transparency and accountability in the collection and administration of revenue at the state's level. I will urge Your Excellency President to commission a committee headed by the National Revenue Authority, National Minister of Finance, and some members of the Council of States to really check state revenue basis. Some states have revenue, personal income tax from the staff of the NGOs, from the government, some business income tax. There are states that have revenue. There are states that have no revenue. But those states that have revenue, my main concern was that state governors and ministers of finances are running with this revenue as their personal property, not as a property of the state where transparency and accountability is embraced. So I'm urging Your Excellency President, on behalf of the suffering citizens at the state's level, on behalf of those who are seeing manipulation and mismanagement of state revenue that could have helped in this economical crisis, Your Excellency President, we beg with the tears of the citizens who are suffering at state level, specifically those states that have at least a revenue base or source of revenue, need to be investigated. And we are aware that even in sub-national government like municipalities, cities, and counties, still in some parts of the country there are revenue there, but also because the way how state administration is administering collection and utilization of revenue have made some commissioners also to walk away and some mayors to walk away with public revenue. There's a need to invest leadership in checking how revenue are administered at state level. It's very important. But finally, I'm still appealing to Your Excellency President, states that have no functional parliament, their state governors need to be directed to open the state's parliament. We are watching and we are disturbed and we are disappointed that national parliament is functioning and state's parliament not functioning. And the excuse of some governors are that they don't have resources to finance the opening of the parliament. Open the parliament with water. You are our representatives. You are our leaders. You are not leaders for celebrations. Parliament can be open with the water. Declare it open and do it one day with the water without anything. Open it. How comes national parliament open even if they don't have allowances? I know national parliament open after they have some budgets for the opening ceremony. But this tendency where our lawmakers have to open the parliament through a heavy, expensive, funded ceremony, need to be reviewed and need to be stopped. If you really represent us, the citizen, even with water, for the sake of our reason, for the sake of our interests, you can open the parliament, regardless of how many sodas and how many sweets and how many allowances you want to have in your pocket in order to open the parliament. This is disturbing. Thank you very much.